we're here with Grover Pillsbury, the BuzzKillers, Kathy and Sandy, and Grover took out Board of Health papers. He wants to be seated on the Board of Health. He got 71 signatures. And just for those people that don't know what the Board of Health is, a little background. They inspect all our buildings and say the Tea Cafe had a violation. They deal with the health agent and get those violations taken care of. So why don't you just give us a little background, Grover, you know, why you did it. I noticed some people want to know your qualifications, and just give us a little background on yourself.
I have managed restaurants for over 30 years. I've gone through the many health visits and screenings. I hold my restaurants to a high standard. I always ranged in the 90th percentile on passing the test, and I feel that there was about 10 years ago I was at a town meeting and people were getting up and they were complaining, and the selectman at the time simply said to people, if you want to make a difference in town, then run for office. And so for the people of Pepperell and for the health of the people of Pepperell, I decided that I was going to run for the Board of Health.
Very good. Now, a few things. How do you think that's going to impact your life, your work? Is it going to take anything out of, you know, your daily activities? Do you think it's a big commitment or something manageable?
I don't believe that it's going to take a lot of time out of my work. I'm a Lyft Uber driver, and I usually take off Monday, Tuesdays, sometimes Wednesdays during the winter because it's just not profitable to go out and do that job. So the Board of Health meets on Monday nights, and if I have to make an adjustment, I can make an adjustment because basically I work for myself.
So we kind of stuck this question in the middle. I wasn't going to ask it, but I think it's now important in seeing where the BuzzKillers, we like to kill rumors, set the record straight, you know, be fair and honest. So could you give us a little background on what exactly happened with your fourth committee experience? Because as far as I knew, you were elected vice president, and you came to help us last year, and it was great. And we just really wanted to dispel any rumors. I wasn't going to ask the question, but some people felt it was important, and we're just giving you the opportunity to clear the air.
The fourth committee needed volunteers. They sent out emails, posted on Facebook to attend the first meeting, and if you wanted to volunteer. I felt very strongly about the 4th of July celebration, and it was, again, my way of becoming involved in the community. And I had posted up in November regarding auto accident where a woman was nearly killed. At the time, my wife and I had our own publishing business, and we were working with her son, who had a newspaper up in Fitchburg, and so I knew a lot about what had happened. I posted that I felt that the hearing that the Board of Selectmen had on the matter, that there was some type of a cover-up. So I posted up online to, you know, as a resident, I'm concerned about a cover-up. And I did receive a message by a member of the Board of Selectmen asking me to remove the post. I refused to remove the post. The person said they were disappointed in me, and that you know, we went back and forth, and I just said that I'm not willing to remove the post. After some back and forth and some complaints about the post, I did remove the post. There was a message sent to me by the same member of the Board of Selectmen asking me what committees I was on. That was on November 24th. And the following Tuesday, the 4th of July committee at a meeting brought that up, that they didn't believe that I could be a vice president of a nonprofit with what I post on my personal Facebook page, and that they were prepared to vote me off the committee. I asked to think about it for a while, and that night I did resign from the 4th of July committee because I was not going to go through the circus of having them vote me off.
So that probably leads me in, actually it's a really good thing I did ask that question. My next question, should anyone's personal beliefs or social media postings, because it is so popular today, affect someone serving on a board or volunteering? Like I myself perfectly fine anything anyone posts, as long as you're on the Board of Health, you're completing that job, you're working for the town, you're inspecting my buildings, I'm fine with it. So the question is, do you think anyone's personal beliefs or anything should actually play into the job they have to do? Because I disagree with you, should I not vote you on for the Board of Health if I think you qualify?
I don't think so. I think that what a person posts on their Facebook page is it's their opinion, and a lot of my posts are national posts that have to do with the national government and immigration and things like that are going on that I don't believe are should be going on. And for people to say that you qualify to be on a committee because of your views that you post on Facebook, this is Pepperell, this is local, this isn't Washington D.C., this isn't the border. People are entitled to their opinions, and I'm sure that everybody that has a Facebook account has posted things that are completely different from other people's views. It's just that the mentality in this country is that we've lost the ability to debate, and we've lost the ability to agree or disagree. And sometimes it leads to violence, and it's just, I've grown up, we have President Trump's our 45th president. We had 44 presidents before him. The first time that I was able to vote, I voted for Ronald Reagan, and just out of high school. And so I've seen a lot of the presidents, after that, and agree or disagree, that's your right to disagree with your government. But I don't think it's the right to attack and even physical violence on people that have a differing opinion.
So my next question is, what are your goals when you are on the Board of Health, and what do you hope to accomplish when you're seated there?
My number one thing that's up is the 161 Nashua Road project. I don't believe that what the people are saying about that. I don't think that dirt does not contain some type of toxicity, and some of that soil was to come from the Green Line Extension project, which is ongoing. So it has been being dumped somewhere else. And is that somewhere else a place where we're going to find out that there's a problem with that soil, that there's a health risk to the community where it's being dumped? And we have a well there. The town of Hollis has a well there. There's an aquifer that runs right underneath that property, and and of course the Nashua River. So I'm not willing to put people's health at risk for someone to have personal gain.
Do you think there's a lag in what the state does and have the town find out? When I look at that whole problem, is there some way you better find out what the state has in mind before we get it?
Well,
Is that something you could work on? Or process?
the problem with how we discovered it is that the former town administrator in December had met with these people for the project, and as far as I know, the town planner had a meeting with these property owners, and one was in December and one was in February, I believe. And so that was never communicated to the Board of Selectmen, and we didn't find out about it until May. We all kind of found out about it at the same time. The Board of Health is probably the most powerful entity in this situation, and having gone to many meetings, I'm glad that they finally had drafted something, but having gone to many meetings, they just wanted to wait. They just wanted to wait for the selectmen to do something, or wait for, I don't know, we just kept putting it off. And, you know, it's a mess. And, you know, I'm glad that the state has said that if the town is against it, they are not going to allow it to go forward. However, we all know that money talks, and those decisions can change, and I hope that they don't.
That's good.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add, or any other goals, or any other comments?
Well,
You want to? It's your forum.
I just want to let the residents know that I will, if elected, rule by law. If the health laws, whatever the health laws say, that's what will be done. And there's no room for, on any board in town or any committee in town, for personal opinion to take home. This is Pepperell, and if you volunteer to do something or you're elected to do something, you need to represent the people of Pepperell. I've been the brunt of a lot of attack online, and people saying that they need to run against me just because I'm running for the Board of Health. If you're running just because you want to run against me, then you're not doing it for Pepperell, and the people of Pepperell deserve better.
Excellent. Yeah, very good.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Grover.
Thank you.
Shaking.
You should.
Thank you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
you shut it off already?
No.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. So, did you shut it off?
No.
So here's an example of why, if you want to run, you should go take out your papers, pull them, and serve the town of Pepperell. Just go, get the job done, do a good job, and work for the town.
And come.
It's not easy to collect the 42 signatures
No.
either in the wintertime.
So good luck to everybody, and
Thank
we'll
you.
be getting in touch with you.
Thank you.